Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am back for more treasure hunting. Next up is Nijiyon Animation. This is a shorts show that is a comedy shorts show. Nijigasaki High School Idol Club's members. Are these going to be members of a club dedicated to becoming idols, or members of a club dedicated to looking at idols and idolizing them? I don't know, but 3 minutes is not a lot to invest. So I'll invest, I will happily invest 3 minutes into finding out if the show is fucking awesome. I've got episode 1 up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture, in the description. Support on Patreon. BB timer. Count you down. Oh, that was cool. Oh, it's all CG. It's all like live 2D-ified. Welcome to the future. Are we going to continue with it? Yep. Man, she is going off on the cookies. Let's go, blonde. More cookie. Ah! The orgies. God, that's a lot of people in a club. I am the main character. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of members. This is too many characters. This is way too many characters. Okay. That's the first smile you get from me. That's the first you get from me. I quite like the animation for adapting a 4-coma like this. It's clearly it's both. It's 2D and 3D all the way through. Like a lot of the facial expressions are 2D. It's fascinating. Okay. Give me another one. Give me another one. Let me figure out what the fuck what's actually going on here. Beep beep timer for episode 2. 2D. 3D. 2D. Unclear. 3D. Ah. She's not cute at all. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I think the cuteness is in you failing. 3 bazillion. 8 gazillion. That's a good gag. Okay. I don't love it because it doesn't speak to me, but I'm fascinated by the expression style. There's a whole world that's opened up for comparatively low budget, effective expression. All you need is a bunch of voice actresses, and the voice actresses can do whatever they want, and then you plop 3D models on them, get somebody to do the camera operation, like figure out where to place the camera in frame, and the thing creates itself, kind of. Now, I don't know everything about the workflow here, but I can imagine that it's a much faster, much easier to release workflow than, say, 2D animation, obviously. It's reminiscent. In some ways, there was a show a couple of years ago with like 4 actresses who just sit around in a club room and talk all day. That was way more limited in the animation, mostly because the characters were sitting most of the time. Here we get a lot more ability to express, and that's, I think, representative of the improvements to the base technology that we've seen. But I think that the CG looks really good. I haven't seen this sort of live 2D-ish, not caring about going for realism, but just staying with a chibi-fied style. I haven't seen that in a little bit, and I think it ends up being a generic looking, but bright, shiny, and still, and more than watchable. Far more than watchable. I don't hate it. I'm surprised that I don't hate it, but I don't hate it. I imagine if this were more gag focused and more comedic and spoke to me on a more direct level, I could get really into a show like this. Short episodes, solid gags, etc. I could get really into it. Now, I don't find the characters super compelling. I don't find myself drawn into it very much. But that's because my puzzle pieces don't fit with its puzzle pieces, not because its puzzle pieces are for some reason bad. I think it's quite cute. I'm shocked that I'm saying that, but That's what I think. Okay. Welcome to the new era. That's how it feels to watch this. It feels like, oh, that's hit the mark now. I mean, it helps that we just came out of an absolute garbage looking 2D show. We came out of Majutsushi Ice Blade Sorcerer Boy, and it's an absolute garbage looking 2D show. We come into a pretty good looking CG show. And so that contrast, for the first time, maybe ever, I look at this CG show and I go, I'd prefer to watch that. Because I'd prefer to watch this over watching the animation style of the show that we just saw. And that's never really happened to me before. The best simple CG animation has reached the tier of the worst 2D animation. In terms of capacity to represent and watchability for me personally. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. Okay, interesting.